rubbish. I don't know how many photographs of Fuji have ever been taken, but it must be millions, maybe hundreds of millions. And in accordance with the rule that says 97% of everything is rubbish, 97% of them are rubbish. There is my effort, you see. Absolutely terrible. In fact, the crew, they're professionals, remember, have been doing this all morning. Here is a small gallery of their efforts. Okay, rubbish, rubbish, blurry cherry blossom. Got power lines in it there, look. Not even got the whole mountain in. That's got my face in. Oh, that's something completely different. Yes, they're all rubbish. And that's the problem, you see. If you take a photograph of Fuji, you're taking a photograph, a record, if you like, of what it looks like. But that's not actually the point. The point of Fuji to the Japanese is not what it looks like. It's basically a triangle. It's what it means. And to depict what it actually means, you don't want a photograph. You want something more interpretative. You need an artist. I wonder if there is one around here. Christ, yes, there's one. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Do itashimashita. He is an artist. He's been living here and painting Fuji for over 50 years in search of the truth, I suppose. And in a scene we shot earlier, here he is, painting the truth, as he has done every single day for the last 50 years. That's quite an extensive, albeit niche, back catalogue. I think I'm about to get a lesson because I've noticed there are 2 easels.
行船前景の緑の木、仮のアングルを取る。
The top of Fuji is about there. If nothing else, it makes you look. Can you tell me, Sakurai-san, what is the meaning you're trying to find? What is important about the mountain? Most people would say, well, it's just a mountain.
日本人の日本の国であったり日本にバックボーン、背骨かなと思う。歌とか絵とかで日本の生まれた時からね、歌とか絵とかで自分の心に入ってきている。小さい頃から。大好きな富士山、大好きな富士山です。
Mine looks absolute rubbish. Why does his look better than mine? It's annoying. Maybe it's because he's like an artist and I'm not. I've now been painting for about, it's 3/4 of an hour, and if you thought my photograph was bad, wait till you see this. It's pretty shocking, but I have found a haiku, an Issa haiku, which is sort of appropriate for the moment. I'm going to try it in Japanese on my host and see. Sakurai-san. Katatsumuri soro soro nobore Fuji no yama.
Oh,
good. Which could be interpreted in all sorts of ways, but especially with regards to my painting, I have climbed the mountain of trying to depict the meaning of Fuji, not the literal mountain. It definitely doesn't do that. Should we have a reveal? I'll say it now. Sumimasen. There it is. I would actually give up everything I imagine that I can do, like playing the piano or making things out of wood or reassembling lawnmowers or whatever, just to be good at that. Yours has life. That is life, and that means that's truth. And that's precious. And if I could do that, I would stop doing everything else and just record the rest of my life, not even in words, just in little images that I'd then give away to people and then die. I'd be very happy with that. What? Well, buses are part of life, but what we're doing here is cutting through all that and saying here is Fuji, the soul of Japan. We think it's a mountain, it's not. It's merely a manifestation of what this country means, and we're trying to we will never do it, but we may get close. We can aim for it, and aiming for it is a cleansing and soul-satisfying experience, except in my case.
There was still a bus in the back of the shop, though.
No, but I don't care if there's a bus in the back of the shop. Buses are part of life. That's what we're fighting against. I put it to you this way. If we turn this round the other way, and I was painting a picture of the bus going past, would you say, oh, well, that's all right, but there's a big mountain in the back of shop?
Well, put it this way, we're creating our own work while you are creating your own work at the same time.
Yes, but this is art, that's photography, no disrespect, but that's a record of what's happening. This is an interpretation of what is being felt in our hearts and what it all means.
Yes, but to me, this film doesn't mean a big Chinese bus. It's you communing with nature and trying to decipher the mysteries of
No,
Japan.
but art would have no meaning if it didn't exist in the real world. If the world was only full of art, it would merely be the world. That's the world, the bus. This is art. It can only exist next to it.
Yes, but in which case, why not just paint a picture of a bus?
I'm having an artistic tantrum. I've had enough of this. You can take a photograph of the bus. It's a manufactured artifact. It's an elaborate photocopy of an original. That's what mass-produced items are.
Should we go to lunch?
Yeah, ramen. I appreciate that you, the viewers, don't particularly want to watch me having a big argument with the crew about the meaning of art. But it is a bit annoying when something has to stop, you know, in the heat of the moment because there's a bus in shot.
James,
Yes?
I didn't particularly want the bus in the film, so we've shot it and now we're talking about.
But what, I mean, did you particularly want the rocks in the film? Nobody ever sits down and watches a series on the telly and says, that was great, there were no buses in it.
Okay, fair dues. I'll cut it out the edit.
No, just leave it in.
Anything else you want to say, James?
Yes, I quit.